Welcome to day 19 of our Europe vlog. We began today heading out from Bratislava on a little road trip to Devín to find the Devín castle ruins. So this is us out the front of the castle ruins, gets a bit of a vibe of what we're about to see. There's a monument here as well because the Iron Curtain ran through this area, and some nice views. You can maybe just make out the Alps in Austria in the distance. When we went inside, we saw this building, which, well, not really a building anymore, but the ruins of a building. And yeah, we got to see lots of cool views from the ruins as well. This is looking back over the town of Devín from inside the castle area. And some views of the town and out towards Austria as well from various levels of the castle ruins as we headed up. We were literally right on the border of Austria and Slovakia, which is shown by the river Danube, which you can see here. And this is a well that was there too. The castle was once surrounded by a moat, so this is me just wandering through the moat. Nice and dry for me today. And as you can see at the top of the castle ruins, there was some wonderful views back to the castle, the grounds, and the town of Devín, and again across the river to Austria. You can just make out the Alps. Maybe not in the video, but you could. Oh, they're there, just there. There's also a very easy to use telescope at the top to get some further views. Managed to get some sneaky bird shots through the telescope. And this was the ruins of the church that was built in the castle grounds as well. So pretty small church, but you can see a model remake there as well in white. After exploring the Devín castle ruins, we headed into the town of Devín, just had a wander around the streets to see what we could see. We came across the Devín church, which was nice to see, and then headed out for lunch. We had a schnitzel with some potatoes and some cheese-filled dumplings, which are a Slovak traditional food. After that, we headed back into town. Got to enjoy this wonderful busker. And then we went to some of the museums in Bratislava. So this was the entryway to the first museum, which was all about the history of Bratislava. We see some royal tapestries from back in the day. There's no photos inside, but we also saw a exhibition on a lady called Hanna Gregorova, who was a Slovak author who wrote a lot about women's inequalities back in the day. All of this was within the old town hall, so we got to go up another tower and see some views of Bratislava as well. So here's some views from the lookout of the top of the old town hall tower. There's lots of artifacts and statues as well, and some ornately decorated roofs, as in the European tradition. We also found this supposed pig made of bronze. Looks like a rat to me, but hey, moving on. And we also then after that went up St. Michael's Tower, which is another tower which happens to be right next door to our accommodation, just because we hadn't got enough views from on high of Bratislava. But this one was at sunset, so it was nice to see the town in a different light as well. Finally, we went out for dinner. There was 2 traditional Slovak foods we hadn't ticked off our list yet. So here we see a plate full of dumplings filled with various potatoes and a big slab of fried cheese. So excuse the heart attack that we're going to have. And then we went home and finished by playing some Scopa.